Jonas, what you got for me, Brody?
It's the word, bro.
And just chilling. What's up with you?
Hey, man, we gotta do something for the people, you know what I mean? What you got for the people, you heard?
What do I got for the people?
What you got for the people?
Shit, I'm wondering where we're at, first of all.
We're on Fox Street, you know what I mean?
You said Fox Street?
They probably can't really see, but we're gonna get a little closer for them. We're in the park area about an average project joint,
Okay,
man.
got you. Hey, yo, I ain't never been up on these courts up here. You bring me up there. Joe, since the last clip, there's been some heartbreaking tragedies that took place in the city. I'm wondering what's your take on that.
Alright, well, first of all, condolences to anybody who lost in the city throughout the whole year, technically. And anybody that was pretty much a victim of any type of crimes, we gotta do better, Philly,
Definitely do. It's been scary out here, to be honest.
Yeah.
So summer's approaching, right? How do you feel about this upcoming summer and what it's gonna have to offer, like compared to the last few years?
Well, I know from 2020, 2021, 2022, 23, 24, it's been very difficult, bro. You know what I mean? We lost a lot of people. A lot of people done lost a lot of people.
You think the weather's gonna?
I think the weather's going to play a big part in what takes place. You know what I'm saying?
So you think it could get worse?
It's a possibility. Yeah, it's a major possibility.
Damn. I don't know why the good weather always has something to do with that, man. You think that's with all cities, or you think that's Philly?
Well, I can only speak on Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like I can only speak on Philly because this is where I'm at. You heard? This is where I'm at.
Feel you. I might need to get you out of there at some point.
You know what I mean?
Me too, bro. Me too. I miss balling, period.
You used to run. You used to run.
I did my little thing. Speaking of summers, how did the last 5 summers hurt the city?
Oh man.
Or help, whatever, in your own words.
Well, I could say in 2020 when that stimulus bread dropped,
yeah,
that took a major effect because
that was right when COVID hit
everybody
too.
bought their joints.
Yeah.
Everybody bought work.
Yup.
New wheels. You know what I mean? So everybody was in the city moving around.
Yeah.
Giving it up how they. You know what I mean? So.
No bank accounts though.
Bro.
I didn't even try to clown off that, but that's just all I could go off of. It's crazy, to be honest with you. Pick designer over saving.
Hey man, you know.
Do you have any advice?
Okay. Advice for just about everybody. This is children, babies, guys.
Okay.
You ain't gotta be out here really. You don't need to be out here. You know what I mean? Like you ain't going to work,
Facts.
school, or you know what I mean? Take care of some business or something.
Facts.
It's really because it don't matter where you at. It can go down anywhere you at. It don't matter who you are, who you know, where you from, anywhere. Like violence just pop off. You heard? Like,
Yeah. So what's your advice? What do you? I mean,
my advice
you're
would be-
saying to stay in, basically.
I
But
mean,
what if you
no,
can't?
Because you can't stay in. You got,
Yeah.
you got, you know what I mean? You got handling business and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got places to go, things to do. You know what I mean? So I mean, all I can say is be alert.
Be alert.
I mean, be alert. Check on your folks. Make sure your folks is cool. And try your best to stay out of the way. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm preaching and none of that.
Yeah.
You hear me? But it is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta
move.
you gotta be
live.
aware of your surroundings,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
gotta live out here. You heard me?
Yeah. Okay. I got you. I mean, do you feel like the topics that we're touching on are reaching, viewers, or you feel like it's like still a process like a matter of time, basically, or
It's a good thing that you said that. Check it out. There might be a few people. It's probably just a little too soon, because we just started trying to inform people and trying to bring light to certain situations. So it is what it is. It might take a little longer than we expect,
right,
more longer than I expect, you expect, whatever.
right.
And then the city, it's all kind of activity that's going on in the city that a lot of people don't really know about. Some people just trying to go out, have fun, and meet up with their family, take their family out, whatever, and you just don't know when something's going to pop off. You just
Exactly.
don't know, you feel me?
So how do you feel about staying true to what you do as opposed to trying to switch it up to get the views? Like,
Say that again one more time?
like how do you feel like to keep doing your thing because you feel like it's going to work out, as opposed to trying to switch it up and trying to do something different to try to get views differently? You know what I'm trying to say?
Hey,
Or do you think it's a process that's got to be put in? The work's got to be put in.
it's basically it's to each his own. I don't know what's gonna work for this person. I don't know what's gonna work for the next person.
Right.
I only know how I move.
You just want to stay true to yourself.
I try to just
Exactly.
mind my business. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Play it safe. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, let's just say that nobody agrees with any of your opinions.
Hey man, that's possible.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
so
listen, I can't make nobody do nothing. I can't make nobody believe nothing. That's nonsense. And listen, listen.
well,
People be trying to, you know what I mean? People be trying to screen people and get people to realize and accept messages. But listen,
Yeah.
it's up to the individual.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't.
No, that's true. I mean, do you think it's possible, and how do you feel about like bridging the gaps between the egos and the motives that are out there? Like,
That's something you really can't do. You can't put a time stamp on that. You just don't know. You don't know how nobody feel. You don't know what nobody woke up to this morning. You don't know what nobody went to sleep to last night. So it is what it is.
no, that's a good perspective, though.
Yes, sir.
Nobody knows what people are going through, and everybody's going through something. And
You don't know what works for the next person. So
exactly.
Being humble, staying quiet, staying to yourself, that might not work for the next person. They probably got to just, they lit. They got to go get into, they got to go get it. How they go? They catching wreck, you know what I mean? They crashing out. It's whatever it is, you heard?
Okay. Yeah. That actually just made me think. I feel like I kind of noticed out here that it's kind of been like a little war against like the parking authority in the city.
Man, parking
How you
authority,
feeling about
they
that?
be tweaking.
Tweaking? See? I knew it.
Parking authority be tweaking. I'm
knew it.
glad you said something about that. You heard me?
I see it all the time.
Bro, like I said on the last joint, they got no problem giving you a bow. You see how many people come outside, bro, to that yellow bow on their wheel, bro?
Yeah. Real rat. Yeah.
It's like a bowling
They just
pin,
leave
a
it there.
donut with a bowling, bro. You
You can't take it
you
because
can't shake them when it comes to that, bro. Like, they get busy.
Yeah, they do.
They get busy on it.
they be getting their money.
You think you about to slide in the store real quick or slide wherever you about to slide at, you bought that.
Yeah, they got their money,
Bought
man. Hey, yo, where do these steps lead to? Let's go up these steps. Yeah, we just got up to the top. Let's get a better view. What's up, Brody?
East Falls, you know?
East Falls Station.
East Falls Drive. I don't know. I mean, sure, everyone is in this out. Hit me, bro.
Yo, it did feel close. Got hit with some wind. You know what I was thinking about on the way walking over here? Did you know that China has 10G now
Yeah, I heard something about that, bro.
on their phones and all
I
that?
heard something about that, bro. I mean,
Because it seems like there's certain areas in this city where you lose service like super quick.
that's facts, man.
Like there's some strange areas. You feel that way?
I'm having technical difficulties with my jet, bro, every day. Sometimes I can't make calls, you heard me?
Can't make calls. You feel like there's a new 5 tower out here?
Well, I feel like the issue is with the 5 tower. That's what I feel.
Like it's not updated?
No, it's updated. It's just they going a little too much. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? They're trying to trying to juice too much out of it. You know what I mean? They probably getting ready to get ready. They probably trying to prepare for the 10.
And it's causing areas to like black out.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's very unusual. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of unusual, I mean, how do you feel about in this city with missing people? I mean, what's your take on that?
That's a touchy situation. That's a very touchy situation. That right there. I just recently seen something going on, man. That's heavy.
I
I
mean,
seen something about where they was barbecuing body parts or something like that.
really,
Real rap.
that's wild.
Real rap, bro.
Do you have any awareness, like, to prevent that from continuing?
That's the way to stop it. When it comes to that, I feel like everybody should have a prep talk with their folks before they slide out. You know, morning, noon, night. Make sure you got somebody with you.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Because that's some weird. That's really weird, bro. Like for people to step out and not know they coming back home and get caught up,
Yeah,
thinking somebody about to give them a ride or whatever. You know, it's got to be something weird or whatever that
yeah.
get somebody comfortable enough to get in a stranger car or to let their guard down. Because you know, hey man, that's spooky.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should go out of the house without letting anybody know. Like, I think they should let somebody know. You know what I mean? Like at a workplace. Like when you leave, like you're supposed to let somebody know for security reasons. Like,
Yeah, that's
I feel like it's the same now. You know, in this city. You know what I'm wondering is, when it comes to you, what's your day-to-day survival like in the city?
Walk with me, man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Daily,
Yeah, on the daily.
get to my next couple dollars, if it's possible, because like every day not a solid day where I can say I made some bread or I profit something or whatever, or somebody called me and blessed me or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
my day to day based off of how I interact with people. That's the best way I can put that. You know what I'm saying? My day to day is based off of how I interact with people, because some days you just never know. Some days you blessed. Some days you miserable. You heard me?
Yeah.
For me, some days I'm blessed. Some days I'm miserable. But when I'm miserable, it's because something I either try to put together didn't fall in place how I needed it to.
Okay.
It's not like it's no individual person that did something to me.
Right.
You know, every now and then you might have a falling out or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know you pick up, a lot of loose end jobs, like when trucks pull around and stuff like that. You ever think about getting a job?
I got a job.
We're gonna stick with that.
I got a job. Come on, Yank. Why you always trying to hit me with a jab? What's up, man?
All right.
Yank trying to play.
I forgot.
I ain't working. I'm out here working every day.
I forgot. You're a video. You're a
videos, you heard me?
YouTube content creator. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot.
There you go. Let
My
the people
fault.
know again. You know what I mean?
My fault. Jonas, the
I'm
YouTube
selling
content
this
creator.
content now. You heard me?
All
Taking
right.
it easy.
So what keeps you grounded?
Oh man, staying focused with trying to interact with decent people, and knowing that tomorrow's another day. Like whatever I ain't get yesterday, I'll pick it up tomorrow. You feel me?
Yeah, I do.
Appreciate your time. You know,
Yeah, I appreciate you too, brother.
appreciate each time you call me to develop some more content. You know what I mean? That keep me occupied. You heard?
Yeah. Staying out the way.
I'm gonna have to say right now, shout out to
Shout out segment.
yeah. Shout out to my cousin Fats, Keish, Tay, all of them. Cousin Boom. Hoop. Let's see, shout out to what do we have out here?
This is the overpass for the boulevard. It's Route 1. This is going towards like King of Prussia. This way would be going towards like northeast.
Let me see. Oh, so we at Abbott, that's right, Abbotsford, Newport.
Yeah, the Abbotsford.
Portland Drive or something like that. Let me see. I want to shout out. There's a couple people wanting to shout out.
Yeah.
Let's see,
You're gonna start doubling up soon.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. I know. I know the time is precious or whatever. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all like, share. You know what I mean? Comment.
Comments are big, brother.
Yeah. Hopefully y'all share, comment.
Comments could really help.
So this Henry Ave, like, let me see.
Yeah, we're right there. Henry and Abbotsford.
Show the people.
I just did.
Man, I'm trying to think. Like I'm lost in words for
What, for shout outs?
yeah, for shout out. Lost in words for shout out.